What's up, bitches? Malakil here with a little catch up here. You know what I'm doing, what's going on today, and we're gonna teach everybody how to do a power steering belt on a Nissan Altima. Well, you know, other things in the thing here. We got a turbo coolant line on this EcoBoost, real common issue. It's a bitch to do. We got a fucking Mustang with some window issues and an AC compressor that wouldn't fucking come on. Now the compressor does come on. The line has been repaired, and the thing still won't blow cold. So yeah, fuck me. This thing, 115,000 miles on this little Ranger Danger, and it's got blown head gaskets because the owners ignored the coolant leak and just dumped water in it for a long time, and it's got a fucked up radiator, water pump, head gaskets. I don't know. This thing's getting AC overhaul. Problem is trying to get that big Jesus ass line right there. It goes on the back side of the firewall. So yeah, I think it's got to go from below, and then I'm hoping I don't have to drop the motor down to get it. But you all tuned in for this, so I've digressed already and probably pissed off a couple of y'all by my cursings and whatnot. But it's a free video. I don't monetize my shit. I don't make any fucking money. So what do I care? It's a classic shit show of a fucking shredded belt. Owner didn't know about his front main seal that was taken out by that belt, which wrapped around the crankshaft. So you're like, hey, how do I get the power steering belt on this thing? I don't understand. It doesn't fucking work. You know, you get the part one. Yeah, you take off the frickin' main belt, which in this case was fucking shredded, so I just cut it. To that, yeah, you loosen your little 14 millimeter nut right there, and then on the top, and it really helps to have a universal of some kind. You reach in here, you pull this off, and right there, that little round jobber hole there has got a little hex on the outside of it, and you loosen that up, and your belt slips right off. That one's actually pretty fucking easy. However, now you're like, to the power steering, this is a motherfucker here. Well, step one, loosen that bolt. Now you see I got a wrench back there, and you gotta kind of see exactly where I shine some light up on there. So it's a ratcheting wrench. So and it was a little bit of a bitch. It was a little effort to get that thing to crack loose. It's 14 millimeter. You crack that loose up in here. Yeah, you're gonna see you got your little classic one of those little tensioner things there. Except for this one, well, it's a 12 millimeter on the nut, which is a little hard to see up here because the fucking thing's touching over here. But I'm all out of fucking focus, you fucking fucker. Come on, focus. Whatever. And then a 12 millimeter bolt right there. I cracked it loose with a 12 millimeter little wrench. Just, you know, whatever. 12 millimeter wrench to crack the nut loose. Gave it just a couple little light twists, and then I reached up there with a 12 millimeter on a quarter drive, but you can get a 3/8 in there, no problem, I think. Yeah, no problem. And just a long ass thing. Now, the key to this, you're going the opposite fucking direction. So if you want to loosen the belt, you tighten the bolt. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, exact fucking opposite. Even though the threads are normal, threads are not reverse threaded or nothing, but you know, at least I don't think they are. You just do it the exact opposite. Lefty loosey is wrong. Lefty's going to tighten that belt up. So you loosen. Now, even after this thing's dropped almost all the fucking way down, I couldn't get still had trouble getting the belt on. Put the belt on your crankshaft first. Then I just put it on just a little bit of little bit here on the angle on the pulley, and then I just used 19 millimeter on the crankshaft and just rotated the crankshaft and slip right on and just walked the belt on. Not a big deal. Now I'm just going to tighten it up. Well, actually, it is tightened up. She's plenty tight now. I just got to tighten the locking bolt and nut, and then put the main belt on, which is a ton of videos on how to do that, so you don't need me for that shit. So peace out, bitches. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day in Tennessee.